Hello, my name is George Tabb. I'm with Life Without Limits Coaching and Counseling. And today I want to talk to you about your coping skills and what I call a coping skill tune up. Now, just from what I observed from working with people and providing therapy for adults and adolescents, I've observed a phenomenon that encourages people to do the right things in the wrong situations. Now, I've learned that behavior always serves a purpose. And when we run into problems in the environment that the behavior was learned and adopted in, it's usually not the environment that's creating the problem. In other words, the coping strategy is no longer an effective response that gets you what you want in your current environment. So I believe just like your car, just like your heating and air condenser, just like your roof on your house, over a period of time, they need to be reconditioned, refurbished, retuned, and re-equipped with new coping skills that are appropriate for the environment in which you are currently living. Now, one of the things that I enjoy doing is empowering others with the reloading and retooling and updating what I like to call the coping skill resume. So updating your coping skill resume will help you be successful in your current environment. So you might be asking, what exactly are coping skills? Well, simply put, a coping skill is the way you deal with stressful, challenging situations. You might be thinking, when did I learn these coping skills? Well, most people learn a majority of their coping skills during childhood and adolescenthood. So let me give you an example of what I'm talking about so that you can really see and identify maybe even someone that you know. So when you were a child, you were denied something that you wanted. So maybe you got angry, maybe you begged, maybe you screamed. And if that didn't work, you had a temper tantrum that included punching the walls, throwing things, screaming at others. Let's say your parents or caregivers told you that this type of behavior will not be tolerated, but they gave in once you started punching the walls. So immediately you thought to yourself, wow, that worked pretty good. Now this becomes one of the coping skills that you use when you really, really want something. So let's say this way of doing things have worked for you and help you get some of the things that you want out of life. Well, if you feel it's working for you, then you won't be open to changing this behavior. So you continue to use this coping strategy because you believe that it will get you what you want out of life. And this way of doing things seem to work, and you're able to thrive during your 20s. You may even be able to survive during your 30s. But when you get into your 40s, it comes to an apex. Your coping strategy that you thought was working for you resulted in a divorce, a loss of a job, a loss of a good friend or a family member, a loss of financial power, or maybe just feeling frustrated, inadequate, and lonely. What I like to do is I like to give you some strategies to improve your coping skills. So check out the next video and I'll give you those. Thanks for listening and make it a great day.